Idea for an easy gift, because let's face it, whether you're spending time indoors with the cooler weather or you're just thinking, okay, I've got to keep the Tootsies warm, but most importantly comfortable, this is a great easy gift from Catawba. It's a set of 3 merino wool, which is just one of the nicest blends to wear on your feet. You're getting a set of 3 boot socks for less than a $20 bill. They're unisex, so what's really nice about that is when we show you our size chart, you can definitely think about splitting this up for $6 and change. These are customer top rated, and that's all fine and well because we sell a lot of great products here on QVC, but you are still customer top rated, Marianne Ahern, after 650,000 sets. If you multiply that, that's almost 2 million socks.
Wow.
Worldwide.
That's
Can I get a holla?
Yeah.
This is Marianne Ahern. She's one of our fashion experts. She always brings great accessories, but this is a set of socks, honestly, not to take for granted, because people rave about something as simple as a sock, but there's a difference with these.
There is such a difference from the merino wool to the construction, and I'll take you through all of that, but I'm getting an idea that they want to show colors right now.
Which is great.
There are, it's a set of 3, and we have 4 different sets for you to choose from.
Okay.
So that first one there is what we're calling the black, but don't be fooled. It's kind of a charcoaly gray, but it's a nice dressier look.
Okay.
The next one that you have there is our multi. So that's going to be a gray body, but a shot of color at the heel, toe, and top.
I like that. It's very preppy.
Isn't that cute? The navy, the olive, and the red. Then the next one there, that's our classic gray. That's where it all started. A fabulous place to start if you're not sure.
Those are the ones that I own.
I wear those all the time. I love them. And then that's our solid color set, and that's going to give you the olive, the denim, and the gray.
Now, since men or women can wear these, how do you know what size you wear?
You just go by your shoe size, and we'll show you a size chart so that you can pick appropriately. So ladies, if you're a 4.5 to a 9, order the medium. A 9.5 to 12, the large. A 12.5 to 16, the extra large. And for the guys, 4.5 to 8 is a medium, 8.5 to 11 is a large, and 11.5 to 15 is the extra large.
Now, when you think about construction of a sock, I want you to think about maybe the socks you have on right now, because they can be a little ratty. And you know, we've all got them. This is a judgment-free zone. You know, they're kind of worn out at the heel. Or then you have those big puffy socks where you're like, okay, that's great that they're puffy and warm and soft, but I can't wear any shoes with them.
Yeah, true.
This is the sock that, you know what, you can even wear those high-heeled boots with, that you never have to say no to any kind of shoe, and that's because of the amazing construction to
That's right. From the top, where you've got a welt that is not going to pinch and bind and dig in, it's going to be comfortable to wear all day, to the shaft that's going to give your leg a nice gentle hug. It's beautiful. Down here is what I love so much. I'm going to show you in a minute how plush these are inside, but in this little area here where the foot bends, we remove all of that plush so that there's no binding. It's not going to become like
Don't get that pinch.
That's right.
From walking.
That's right. Here we have a different weave, as you can see right there at the arch. It gives you a gentle lift to your arch. And even the toe seam has been considered. The toe seam is flat. That means there's nothing to dig in, nothing to leave a mark, nothing to create a blister. Absolutely amazing construction from the outside in, and that merino wool blend is so soft. Look at all of that, those little loops that are inside there, giving you all that warmth, and they even hold on to any additional warmth that your foot or your leg may have from a day of walking, hiking, running, jogging, just being on your feet. These are amazing, amazing socks.
They are the best. It's funny. Alberti was presenting the monster, and you're like, it's the best little vacuum. You have the opinion when you put these on, it's the best sock I've ever owned. I find myself a lot of times, instead of wearing the house slippers, because we have hardwood floors, and our house is from 1947, so it gets really drafty in there. I wear these all around the house, and they're plush on the inside.
They are.
And right here, I always love a good boot. That's when I find when you go to bend your foot walking. With other socks, you get that pinch, and that's kind of what starts the feet hurting, where you're like, okay, guys, I've got to make sure that I'm sitting down for like the next couple minutes because my feet need a break.
Or let me take my boots off for a minute.
Just to get a breather. These are socks that you know you can depend on, because I mean, right now we're getting the cold snap. You're going to maintain warmth, but they're not overly hot.
Not at all. It's a merino wool blend, but because merino wool is a natural fabric, If your feet, your legs start to perspire, it's going to wick away that moisture, so you're not going to be in soggy socks.
I know. That's the
That's
worst.
a really bad feeling.
It's like chills down your spine sometimes, because a lot of times, especially when you're going over to somebody's house, they're like, "Oh, take your shoes off at the door," and you're like, "I don't want to."
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do want to remind you of our colors, because we've got close to 400 out the door, and we are busy on our phone lines because you're getting a set of 3 merino wool blended socks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's essentially around $6 a gift. And I remember, I think I've given this might be my 3rd Christmas, but I always put a set of these in my dad's stocking, or my mom's, because I have 2. Same thing with the dad's stocking, because it's always really nice. So here it is in the black.
That's, yeah, nice charcoal gray. Really, you could wear that with your dress shoes and dress pants. And that's what our multi, which gives you that shot of color at the heel, toe, and top. And then our gray, which is just the gray throughout, and it's a nice heathered gray. And then our solid colors. So you get 3, you get the olive, you get the denim, and you get a gray.
And remember, these are great for men and women.
Yes.
You just have to figure out what size you fall into.
And all you do is go by your shoe size. So ladies, 4.5 to 9 is a medium, 9.5 to 12 is a large, 12.5 to 16 is an extra large. And for the guys on your list, 4.5 to 8 is a medium, 8.5 to 11 is a large, and 11.5 to 15 is an extra large.
And please remember, I mean, this is a company out of North Carolina for 12 years that have been just making